students, hi everyone. Today's topic is about describing a town. So, the learning outcome is reinforce previous knowledge and learn more about places, adjectives, and some interrogative forms like where do you live? What's your hometown like? Is it? And how many are there? Okay, but before seeing these questions in a deeper way, we're going to review basic vocabulary about places. Kiosk, school, park, church, hospital, health center, market, restaurant, monument, town hall, train rail, train station, hotel, gas station, viewpoint, bridge, river, lake, stream, bus station, soccer field, baseball field. Now we have the question, where do you live? Okay, and this is a simple question. Let's see the answer. Okay, you can say, I live in, let's say an example. Where do you live, guys? I live in, let's say, José Azueta, Veracruz. Or you can say, I live in Veracruz. I live in Mexico. I live in Jalapa, Veracruz, etc. Just remember the basic structure. First, you have the subject, okay, subject. Then you need the verb. What's the verb? In this case, the verb is live. Remember, you need to conjugate the verb, and it's a regular verb. And then we need the complement, okay? Complement. And what's the complement? In this case, we're using the different places, the place where you live. Okay, now let's see another question. Okay, now we have another question. What's your hometown like? Okay, and this is question we have seen in recent lessons when we saw the topic about describing people. Do you remember the question, what's he like, or what does he look like? Now these questions ends with the word like, which means como. And in this case, we have the word hometown, which is the key word, hometown. El lugar en donde vives. What's your hometown like? And you can say it's modern, or another example, it's interesting, it's a nice town, it's hot town, it's a hot town, it's small or a large town, and there are many more examples, okay? And there's another question which is related to this, and it is it? Okay? And when you say this question, maybe you will hear, is it an interesting place? Is it a beautiful place? Is it a big place? And a crowded place? And more. And so, the common, you have two possibilities for this question. You may say a positive answer, and you can say yes, it is. Or if it is negative, you say no, it isn't. Okay? Let's look at an example. Is it an exciting place? Yes, it is. Is it a boring place? No, it isn't. Okay? Well, now the final question, guys. Now we have the last question. How many are there? And in this part, we want to use places, okay? And let's say an example. Let's say parks. Okay? It's just an example. You can change this word. How many parks are there? This question is to talk about quantity, okay? Quantity. How many parks are there? And you can say the exact quantity, in this case, of parks. How many parks? You can say there are 2 parks, there are 3 parks, etc. Okay? Or you can say there's only 1 park, only 1. Okay? Or many, muchos, there are many parks, or some. You don't know how many, but you can say there are some parks. But what happens if there are no parks in your town? You say there isn't any parks. Example, with some, there are some parks. Okay? Algunos, hay algunos parques. Or there are many parks. Or within, there isn't any park. And that's it. Okay? Just remember, for the answer, we have this structure. There are, in plural form. Okay? And if there are no places, no parks, so you can say there isn't, in a singular form. There isn't any park. Plural form, there are parks. Okay? Well, guys, that's it. I hope you find this helpful, and see you next class. I miss you so much, and I hope to see you soon.